game week 4, and it's time for my team reveal. Who's made it into Lives He Loves It FC for game week 4? Let's go and have a look. Right, let's get on with it then. Let's see how the boys are doing. Lives He Loves It FC this week, and 54 points. Very happy. Average points 43. My rank has gone from 390k last week to 201, 202k this week. So very happy with that. Lots of people struggled, as you can see. Lowest average of the season so far at 43 points. So how's my boys got on? Martinez, clean sheet and goal. Dean with an assist, no clean sheet. Hoping that's going to come this week against Brighton. Bonus point as well, so great news there. Ailing, lovely, clean sheet leads. Not expecting one this week, mind. Don't think he'll be starting. That's the idea of my team. Lewis came on, he was injured. It was a choice of him. Mitchell, Justin. Mitchell had Everton and Leicester were up against Man City, so I went with Lewis, hoping he'd start. He got a his eye injury, but he came on late on and then got booked for 21 minutes. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Could be on the chopping board. Let's see what happens. So in midfield, my 3 superstar players as part of my strategy, which I won't go into great detail here, but I am going to do a separate video analysing that and seeing if it's actually working, because I think it might be, but we'll see. Did well. Fernandez, lovely penalty at the end of the game there. Thank you very much. Goal, assist, and got his yellow card. 3 bonus. It's just a magnet for the points. More about him later. Salah ticking over with an assist. He's due a big haul. Can he get it away to Villa this week? I'm not entirely convinced, but we'll see. I hope so for my team. And De Bruyne, my captain, bit of a letdown. Only 2 points. They struggled against Leicester, who just ran amok, getting penalties left, right, and centre. Right, Richarlison up front still continues to bring the bacon on penalties now. How exciting to have in my team on penalties. That's just an added bonus compared to what I thought I was going to get. So yeah, very happy with that. Again, the 3 bonus points, 8 points, brilliant. And team news today is looking like he's going to be getting a late fitness test, and he'll make it through. So great news on that front for Lives He Loves It FC. Greenwood still flattering to deceive. 1.3 points in total. Here's not a punt, because he did well last season. I still believe I'm not looking to get rid of Greenwood just yet. I know he's dropped in price. A lot of people have got rid of him, but he's in it for because if he gets what I think he can get, he's worth keeping hold of, and I won't want to have to bring him back in. I've got bigger concerns in my team, and that being Mitrovic. I signed him last week, and Fulham just look. They just look terrible. They look absolutely terrible. Paddy Power have already agreed to pay out on them getting relegated. Yeah. I mean, Mitrovic had loads of shots. That's what I recovered in the stats, but they weren't on target, and they were going nowhere near. And I did see that, but I think I was blinded by that stat. So that's a learning curve for me along the way. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit and have a weak link in my team. Other thing I found out is he basically only has like a 70% penalty conversion rate, so he's got a penalty miss in his locker as well as a penalty. 1 in 3 looks like he can miss them, so I don't want that happening to my team either. So that's where I'm going this week. He's out of here. Let's have a look and see what I've done this week then in terms of my transfers. So, first player to exit my team, believe it or not, is James Rodriguez. I've taken him out for Phil Foden, which is and has been a very difficult decision because I'm an Evertonian. I love watching him play. He's amazing. We've not had a player like that at Everton since, wow, God. People put him in the same bracket as Kevin Sheedy with that left foot, and that's just like, that's saying something. That's old time like supporters. So anyway, I digress. He's out of the team. Because I think I can replace him with Foden, and Foden had a red rest midweek. He's cheaper, he's better value, and I think I can get a similar points tally. I do think as many chances as Rodriguez is creating, I do think he will be supplying the assister a lot. I'm not saying he won't get assists, he won't get goals, he will, but for me, it was a choice between him and Big Dom, and I went for Big Dom. I just think Big Dom's more likely to get more points. I think in terms of the structure of my team, it gives me a stronger forward line than what I had before. I still have, in terms of my strategy, my 4 premium hopefuls, which are 4 players which I hope are going to get me 200 points, or certainly for the time they're in my team, an average per game that will get them the 200 points in Dean, Foden, Greenwood and Richarlison. And Calvert-Lewin enters my greatest value players pool because I've been able to take some money out of this pool and basically heads that up with him and Justin Lewis and these boys on rotation, basically, trying to get the most points out of those. So that's my team for this week. That's who I've gone for. I did take a hit, -4 hit. I had to do it for Calvert-Lewin Price. I didn't want to do it. I wish I'd done it a little bit sooner. But I did want to wait and be a little bit more patient on team news and see what happened midweek. Like I say, the fact he got a rest really sort of accelerated my thinking. And sometimes I think you've got to act in FPL, and that's what I've intended to do. I had to make a difficult decision around Everton, which is always really difficult for me, although I've gone double up top. But great news today, and this also influenced my decision, that this man looks like he's signing for Sheffield United, and he's sure to be a certain starter. So in difficult games or out of form, no reason why I can't start Brewster playing for Sheffield United once they're up and running, if he hits it as well. So my team, I'm very happy, looking in good shape, I think. I was talked out of this double partnership at the beginning of the season by a rival in the league, in my league. But you know what? I wish I'd done it, but I'm doing all right. 200k ranked for this stage of the season is a good position to be in, and hopefully I can keep having chats with all you people on Twitter who've watched this now. Give me some advice, and challenge me in my thought process. Ask me questions. I'll do the same to you. Not to be funny but to see if we considered everything, because for me, informed decisions, again, part of my strategy that I keep referring to. Guys, I'm not totally convinced on my captain choice. I'm going to do some more digging. Salah, he got 1 assist against 2 games of Villa last season. Not always the best away from home, but obviously he can bring it. We know that. Villa looking all right this season. I'm keeping an eye on them. Fernandes, This is who I'm really considering between these two, and that's because Tottenham have 3 games in a week. I've tweeted about this just earlier, so I could swap these 2 around. But I do think Kev will deliver against Leeds. They're going to concede, but they got a clean sheet last week, so are they tightening up now they've settled into the Premier League, or is it going to be similar to the Liverpool game where they're going to go for it and see if they can score more goals? I look forward to it anyway. Should be a good game. Guys, I shall tweet my final team tomorrow morning with my captain choice, probably about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes before the deadline. Hope you have a good game week. Green arrows all round.